Hey everyone, it's Gab. If you enjoy the YouTube content, you might also enjoy watching me on Twitch. You can find the links in the description down below, and I hope you all enjoy this video. Should I spin the deck? Getting that one anyways. Let me upload the deck in case anyone wants to get baited and play mediocre modern deck. Alright, I don't need another free mana card. What is archering? Well, you've been gone for living under a rock, Kelv. Speaking of archering, I'm assuming that Darkslick Shores to cast Archer. Oh, they're a Giganta deck. Are they playing the Ransom too? Time to pay off opponents? Or is it just gonna use a big fat Spell Pierce? Ransom would be so much better if every modern deck didn't just have 4 Spell Pierce in it. We're gonna do now Snap Spell Pierce and my career. Oh, I'm glad Chad is enjoying it.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Why, they didn't send their fetch? Getting owned left, right, and center. Obviously, we know they probably don't have another Spell Snare, Spell Pierce, or Spell Snare, so that's nice. It's nice that Ransom gets around the thingy. If we Snap Charm, we could have 2 armies. What? Oh, looks like they misclicked. Pretty good card. Thoughts, chat? Thoughts on draw 4? Yeah, but it'd be the thanks for asking. I live in the rich neighborhood. Well, not rich, but there was cop that just shot some dude for very little reasons. We're basically turning into the United States. Like, so first time I have to like fight that card. So that card's really good. So if I do Kolaghan's Command and land, which one's the top pile would be presented face up. So if I do Consider and lands, they're gonna take the other pile because Consider and land's not very good. I could do Kolaghan's Command or nothing. What's better, Kolaghan's Command or 2-land Consider? 2-land Consider is probably better. I'm gonna do Island Command face up. Yeah, I took Island Command. I think if I do land Consider, they're gonna take the other pile anyways. Whereas maybe this way they level themselves into why don't people not play humans, just power crept? I would love one more spell. Edict them? And Murk was Charm back up? I'm so greedy. Charm their army? Can do that later, right? You can have Yagi Bombs. I'll have an unbeatable 2-mana creature. Build free. I think I'm gonna try and cast some spells first. And we know they have Kolaghan's Command in hand, which I'm gonna want to counter. My favorite Shell Legend in my free time? Oh, it's not exactly a secret. I even downloaded Rise of Kingdom to help out the streamer I watched yesterday. I just need to delete it. I was just getting to like level 5. The game looks not very fun. Oh yeah, this Murktide's just lethal. I don't think I should have countered the Bowmaster. Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't really thinking. I was just trying to like use my. I was just trying to use my cards to make a big Murktide. But you're right. There's no reason to. They were just dead. I was like, oh, that's a lot of damage, but just wasn't really thinking honestly. Okay, I'm not here this weekend. I'm going to Nassif family reunion. Nassif from all over the world. Ransom over Drown? The hell, it's so greedy. Pretty obvious, right? Is my opponent just ghosting? Am I dumb? Oh, never mind. Drown does nothing. It's my graveyard, not their graveyard. So. Classic. Is my opponent ghosting? Oh wait, no, they just know what cards do. They're a giant tool. Oh, Cherry. Mango rated Cherry, who rated me. I was watching both this morning. You should check out their stream if you're looking for like streams that start a little earlier than mine. How did that league was the end up? Did you even finish it? Alright, classic Murktides. That's why these cards so good. I mean, it's like Ponan was kind of up on cards and up on this and up on that, but it didn't matter in the end. Alright, Inquisition, Spell Snare, Dress Down, all pretty good. That's actually a really good clean matchup. 2-1 now. Oh yeah, they misclicked and I won. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I agree. He saw Angler. Is Charm like not good? Maybe. I think Charm used to be kind of sketch in the Murktide mirrors because it's expensive. It's kind of sketch against Bowmaster, I guess. Soul Guide's not good enough. I think all the charms all scary though. I could just cut a land on the draw. Subtlety could be okay. It could dodge most of their counters. Just be another value card like the. Probably have Ragavan in their deck, right? Maybe not. Edict seems a little underwhelming, but so does Push. Not sure. Could maybe go down to 21 lands in this matchup. Brazy B. I could play a Brazy B. They chose not to play first. Wow. Pretty bad hands. They're like, oh god, I should have considered on my main phase. What did I do? Never mind. Guess you just hold on to Bowmasters in these matchups. Try and get value out of the ping. I feel like they're just playing a better deck than mine in the mirror. They have Giganta, they have more card advantage, it seems like. I don't know what my angle is really. I mean, Murktide, I guess, is potentially my trump cards. We didn't see Terminate, we only saw Drown and Push. They might just be really soft to Murktides. I wouldn't forget about Giganta in the first game, maybe? I wasn't like super paying attention to that. Kind of dumb that I build this deck to try it out and I get paired round one against like a better version than mine in the mirror. The same deck but better in the mirror. All frustrating. Alright, I guess change of plan for next game. Just keep in the charms. Choose to draw first. A bluff. Good morning, Orions. Okay. I feel like I can almost scoop this game. I don't expect it to like too long though. Either hand's as bad as mine somehow. What the? That's Flusterstorm, I guess, is the only card that makes sense. Yeah, opponent's like same deck as us, but more control-ish, no Murktide. They have like Kolaghan's command and stuff. Alright, I mean, that was all something, I guess. Maybe they're playing like 25 lands or something, 26 lands, and they'll just flood. I guess their deck is full of disputes and stuff in Flusterstorm. Oh, nice. These are bricks. Just do like one brick, one good card. Drown's the best card. If I do that, they're gonna take that. Could just be drawn alone. I mean, Dispute and Spell Pierce are gonna add up to something at some point, actually. Alright, let's do that. Not sure which one's supposed to be face up, face down.
Twitch ads are useful. They reminded me my sub expired.
There you go. Kekiki, appreciate that. So what they take? They took Bowmaster Disputes. Okay. Thanks for the 30 months with the Prime sub. The value just being able to dodge the ads just using your Prime sub. Fetchland in the bin is like peak deck spinning there. Beautiful. Player Nyas. Welcome to Sewer. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, they were already on 2? Wow. Well, at least we got a bolt. It's not like a fetch lands. Oh, fine. Thanks for your raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome everyone. We're trying out blue-black Murktide, but we got kind of a tough matchup in round 1. We got someone who's playing a deck that's probably our deck, but better in the mirror. Not too sure. They have a decent bit of like suboptimal cards still in their main deck, and they have a lot of Spell Pierce Dispute effects that now that I know that, maybe I can kind of sideboard accordingly. This is Jatuna, welcome. Might be able to cash in Dispute plus something here. No? Nice. I did not misclick this time. Okay, so I was taking the wrong. So this is the pile. It looks like the other pile should be better. So according to what happened yesterday, I should actually consider Spell Pierce. Because this pile's pretty bad. Even though I have another Spell Pierce, it's not as bad as it looks. I mean, lands are not even that bad still, because of all the Spell Pierce, Dispute, Fluster, Storm. Like, they can consider Spell Pierce as the safe, kind of the safe play. I mean, this pile is looking really bad. They expect me to take the other pile. I should take this pile. Let's try that. Let's take pile 1. Yeah, other pile was better. Land Bowmaster. But not by a lot. Spell Pierce, it's losing value, but I have another one, so I think I'm going to be able to trade double Spell Pierce for a spell at some point. If face up is good enough, you should never take face down. Consider it's not bad. I mean, that pile is much better than 2 lands. Yeah, I was gonna say they might have another Fluster Storm. Does lose. They would not play Giganta there if they didn't have another Fluster Storm. I don't think so. I mean, consider just gets me closer to Murktide. Guess I have to keep that. I consider Spell Pierce was pretty bad pile. Anyways, so we know about Dispute in their hand, I think, and that's it. Terminate in the yard, wow. That's bad for me. Maybe that's why they didn't terminate, but they obviously didn't have that yet. I know Ransom is. I thought it was going to be like almost impossible to take the wrong pile. Well, I guess with the Atris, it's almost impossible to take the wrong pile. With Ransom, I've been taking the wrong pile a lot, but also I've probably just been playing badly. So this is obviously great. So they want me to take that. So that, I mean, it could be a bait, but what am I supposed to take here? I do have Dispute in hand, so Counterspell is not as good as it looks. Playing in the yard's not that good though. I'm just take Murktide Spell Snare. Yeah, the other pile was much better. Opponent's just on like stone level 1. I mean, there's like a GTO element to it too, right? Because if you take pile face down pile too often in that spot, then people can just own you. So like, if you're playing in someone good, you're probably supposed to take face down pile like X amount of the time. It's like really cool actually. There's like some Nash equilibrium stuff going on, I think. Just flip a coin. I mean, it's actually like probably correct to randomize your decision in that spot. Take the 2 card pile like half the time maybe, or a third of the time, or yeah, Kenny. Essentially, I'm making excuses. I'm trying to rationalize the fact that I just got hooked. Let the boys. Yeah, I need to cut down at me before it kills me. I am decking them right now. I don't have to do much. I don't want to let them have it, honestly. They snapped off the thingies. Any ransoms will there be at the PT? I don't know. I can like dispute Colgan's command. I guess I can counter that and spell pierce their dispute. Yeah, Ransom's pretty awesome, I agree. I just hard counter with dispute here. We seem to be pretty happy to take the 2 spells every time. I'm just gonna put the Bolt and the Bowmaster together. Yeah, they just took the two good cards. But it's nice that I'm also not just getting owned 100% of the time, but I'm also like getting them sometime. I just push Bowmaster. How big should my Regent be? Just 5/5 maybe? 6/6. I guess I'll do the... It's not exactly enough mana for one Cling. Have more mana? Save for Cling. Yeah, I should have kept... Yeah. A little greedy. Yeah, now they can just dispute my Cling. Should I even use it? Yes, I should. Yeah, exiling so many cards was so loose. I guess this is good because if the hardcast dispute, they'll let you can't cast Kolaghan's Command anymore. Okay, you got me. Awkward. And I guess they have Orcish draw cards. It's probably still good what they did. Yeah, I might just lose because I exile like one or two too many cards. Yeah, 5/5. Trade was Angler. 3/6/6. Cling grows a Murkster. Yeah, true. All right. I don't know much subtlety. Pretty bad against dispute. Isn't push very mid. I think you need some, right? Lantern might be okay. I mean, if it was Spellbomb or something, sure. Edict, no, they have like Gigantine. I don't think I want to cut all the removal. Flame of Anar, they actually don't have it, which is weird. Seems much better than Kolaghan's commands. Not much better. Need to have one or two and we just didn't see them. Chalice on 2, most of my deck 2 and they have Kolaghan's command. Nope. Salt is probably just greedy. I'm gonna pick the draw. Definitely. Pierce. I don't know, I doubt it was a bunch of Pierce in hand. Yeah, I agree with Flame of Anar is fine without it's a huge build around. But it's just fine, that's a problem. It's just not that exciting. Yeah, I gave them the play. I trimmed one land. I'm gonna get Spell Pierced and Flusterstormed into Oblivion. Hey, the camera's frozen. Annoying.
Not like this. Not like this.
Kind of annoying to draw all these cards now. Just gonna get them all countered and then whatever. Samir. Do too much. Nice. I had to, right? Snapcaster was too good there. A lot of damage. Did you have lightning bolts? Do you have a terminates? Unblockable. Is there a creature in the yard? Yeah, there's a bowmaster. So if I cling that and draw cards, they know about the cling. Should I just cling bowmaster even though it's -1 card? Because it makes them spend an extra mana. I lose a card. I mean, 100% have a counter. The mana can matter. Do I know about another Kolaghan's command? I know about Giganta, and then they have 2 mystery cards. What if one is Bowmaster, I have push? I guess I'm supposed to just target the bolts. I guess I'm just dead. That's pretty unlucky, but I mean, not very exciting, but this list has been good for me. Maybe I should have, it was my gut, and just targeted the Bowmaster. Oh, never mind, they countered it and played the bolt. It didn't matter. It's funny, I love this game because I didn't have a Spell Pierce in hand, because I had Charm instead. That don't make sense though to like Charm's better. Maybe like Spell Pierce gets a bit better on the draw. It's gonna be a nice draw. Yeah, Cling to Dusk and Murktide seems kind of okay. Pretty good. Old synergies. Build up your graveyard early and then you can maybe combo late. You could also play that cards. Greed. Greed is real. Trying to itch every ounce of value. That was a great draw. A best card I could have drawn. Unlucky, not an instance. I tried Scalding, no. I feel like it's too narrow. It like doesn't fix problems, really. It doesn't fix that many problems you have. I mean, countering a Yogg would be amazing, obviously. Like trading 1 mana for a Yogg is super sweet, but you have Fatal Push, you have Counterspell. I don't think it's a main deck card. Ah, yes, 2 mana, 7/7 flying on turn 3. That didn't even really cost me any, like, any downside, any real downside. I think that's fair. Crow to Murktides. No biggie. Why is graph trigger? Oh, it's triggers for my creatures too, right? Yeah, Spell Snare. I mean, unless you get paired against Living End, you play 2. I have 1 main, 1 sideboard because it's like bad against Halfling. It doesn't counter Ren if they have Halfling, and it's bad against Living End. So they even attack with Snap. Yeah, I have no ways to loot them away. They're dead. Play another Murktide. Free for Murktide. Draft 5. Oh, there you go. Is this white to gain flying or did it even bother? Alright. I guess I'll Needle Dress down. Shaper, Spell Snare, Inquisition. I think Subtlety is a little too high of a cost. Flink can go. Spell Pierce was amazing for me, but probably not great on the draw. And then trim some of that stuff. Like this. Odd hands. They're mulliganing. Seems like I should be able to pick them apart. Or I might just lose to turn 1 Heart of Scales. Making all their cards like super obnoxious. And I guess I could get mana screwed too. Never mind. Probably take that. They have Saga, which I don't care about. It's gotta be that, right? They had the wrong one. This happened. Take a beat. I think I got a shock and say go here in case they don't draw lands. I get to dress down Hangerback Walker. And if they just say go. So what does it do to gain flying? Oh, it's wide, that's why they couldn't shot block. That works, right? It's just like Ballista. This kills it. If I draw a land, I just gets to steal the boss too. That'd be sick. I think I'm good either way. I mean, I should be able to find a land. Could play it safe and bow. Oh wait, they get an artifact. What are they gonna get? Let's do that. Rip. They can just get another Zabaz and kill me. Guess I'm just dead. Anyone get good card in black green that gain life? Goose. What else? Goose. Scavenging is Nighthawk. And then, yeah, just get Zabaz and I'm dead. Welding Jar. Oh, that was good for me. Really good for me. I wonder why they didn't get another Zabaz. Maybe they only play 2. Pretty unlikely I would just let them trigger Saga if I had failed push there. Alright, it's just over now. Not sure I would have guessed I would 2-0 scales, but games went my way and it looks like they probably punted. It's all risky to let anything resolve right now. And they have welding jar and stuff. Push it, they have welding jar. Oh, I should maybe just needle I can just dress down push it. I'm just gonna play Bowmaster. Let's not be stupidly greedy. Dress down doesn't work. No, I don't think dress down interacts with welding jar in a really meaningful way. Mutate was Bowmaster. What does mutate do? Walking Ballista. Dress down counters walking Ballista. Dress down's like 2 mana dismiss. What does mutate and Bowmaster have to do with each other? But no. No to mutate. No in the dark. Don't know what it does. Don't know anything, but like, are we gonna get a free win? Writing text. So it could be blue-white control or elementals. It's gotta be. You're really just not playing the halfling? Just giving up on the halfling to have Kihiro? I mean, Rasper, if you want to share a deck list, I'm happy to take a look and tear it down. What's Wind Sauce? Mech Wind Sauce? Just Magic Online player, just good Magic player that plays a lot of Magic Online. A lot, understatement. 23 lands for consider feels like it's about right, but there's still a fail rate when it should be good enough to hit free lands on turn 3 consistently. Things are working out fine for me though. I'm trading my spell pierce for early spells and now I have the hard counters. Should be really good, honestly. His deck's like super clunky. Unless he can jam like a must counter 4 turns in a row and never give me a window for Ransom. Putting sauce in the blender. A battle of wits. Am I gonna get owned for the thousandth time in a row? So clearly I should take that, but he knows I'm stuck on lands. I mean, 2 lands just what I want anyways. It was literal 4 lands. And one of them was a shore, so I took the good pile. Yeah, I picked the wrong pile a few times already today, I think. I also got my opponent to pick the wrong pile a bunch. He should have put shores face up. Yeah, I probably would have still taken shores and I just realized he's playing Chalice in the main. Is that his angle? No halfling Chalice in the main. One open misclicked. Yeah, is that the game I won? The only game I won in that matchup was the game where they misclicked. It was not a terrible matchup, but I was almost definitely an underdog. Just the same deck as me, but in the mirrors for the most part. Dude. Solitude. Do I need to counter that? There's 5 cards left. No. Surprised he didn't just plus. Especially since he missed a land drop. Does he just have like endurance or something? I have to make my token a looter if it lives somehow. Alright, I think it's time for some GTO chats. Alright, so pile 1, Murktide, Otawara, good pile. Okay, so I think I should take pile 2 like 1 in 4 times. Chat, say a number between 1 and 4. Someone say a number between 1 and 4. Okay, the number I was thinking about was 2, so if you had said 2, I would have picked this pile, but I'm gonna pick the other pile. Other pile was Murktide Spell Snare. Which pile was better? Doesn't seem like Spell Snare is that great right now. I think I picked the right pile. Stemmy says that was the first one to say 2. Oh, Otawara themselves. Okay. Okay, let's not play too loose. I do have a Snapcaster in my deck. A Ransom. Play Otawara. Otawara is probably really bad in this, or like not very useful in this matchup. They bounced token when they knew about Murktide. Yeah. Maybe he feels like he needs to take a chance, or maybe he just has like a billion. I mean, I just need to fight, right? At least once. It doesn't have double white for Solitude. Oh wait, he has Otawara Ren. Such an idiot. Asleep at the wheel. I'm just gonna make it a 4/4, I guess. Just big enough to one-shot Ren next turn. Just wait till it's the Pithing Get pulls over and try to sit here. No, just as my opponents. Does the opponents want to play a fun game? I can't like my counter dad does so bad. Oh my god. Game losing counterspell right there. I'm annoyed. And Otawara is so good for him this game. Doesn't happen very often, but I'm not even sure all the lists still play Otawara. Do they? No, Besage is almost always a one-of main deck, and good archering and have a bunch of fatal push. Yeah, I guess I should let that resolve. He's probably gonna give me Revolt. Maybe not. Maybe I. What do you think of this concept? Grace Liliana, Halfling, Endurance Bowmaster, Innkeeper, Sheoldred. I hate the Innkeepers. Just too weak of a card. Canister said he thought Sheoldred was bad in Modern. It was just too bad against the removal that exists in Modern, so maybe play less. They're pretty reactive. Lily in a one-ring meta is kind of underwhelming. I mean, it seems like you're just playing a worse 4-color deck, kind of. Like, what's your angle? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe the black. I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to see the black. I mean, this deck's a bit different. You have Murktide too. I don't know. Your deck looks a little too fair. And I hate Innkeeper. I mean, I get ramping into the ring and stuff. I think Wall of Roots probably just a better card, honestly. If you want to do something like that, maybe. Now I have to draw cards because I need a fetch land. Oh wow, I just got blown out this game. All right, I need a fetch land. Oh, not a counterspell. That even makes sense. You want the live game? No, I mean, I figured you wanted the live game, but you don't play enough creatures for Innkeeper to live game to be meaningful. Right,
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Nice scoop. I could draw Clang. Man, Clang would have been good this game. I guess I can't really scoop. He's not doing that much. I should play my land and fetch in case I draw Ransom and shot and stuff. I just played this game pretty poorly. Well. I don't think playing the Murktide makes sense. It's just not doing anything anyways. Just say my cards in my graveyard for playing is better at this point. I think he's gonna win. Yeah, I kind of tunnel vision countering that first binding was potentially game losing. Dragon Lord Freya, thanks for the resub. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Let's see. Needles for this matchup. I guess Inquisition and Spell Snare too. Spell is going to be bad. Cut down bad. And probably trim on push. Just maybe keep Edict. And then do some dress downs? Question mark. Spell Pierce is probably fine. Dress down is probably fine. Dress down Gust. I think on the play this is good, and then on the draw I want some Spell Pierce. I like my chances. He's playing Chalice main. He might not have a lot of Veils in his sideboard, or any really. Is Pierce not better than Snare? No, I don't think so. Like Snare counters Chalice at any point in the game. Chalice for one just kind of probably beat me. Mr. Fluff and stuff. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. I'm just gonna go for a curve here. I would usually keep considering most spots, but I think it's not very good here. And I'm gonna pay the extra life just to fin a Watery Grave. It does feel good when, like, in these spots, you don't even really care about Ren and 6. It's like having 4 extra counter spells for Ren and 6 almost. Is Bowmaster ever good enough to fight Tef? You attack it down to 3. It's close. You attack it down to 3. Main phase Ransom. I have to counter it. Just don't go Lockhord against Selneth without pushing my deck. Looks like I'm just going to get overpowered by playing a kind of must counter every turn. If I play Dresdown first, I just have outs to counter. Actually stuck on lands, or is he just saving a fetch land? Probably just saving a fetch land. No? Okay. Block Revolt is just not worth it. I didn't really think about it, to be fair, but I don't think it's worth it. You could just have like another Omnath. Alright, so this pile is pretty bad. I should take the other pile most of the time. And I should still take this pile like a quarter of the time or something. Alright, chat. Let me think of a number. Alright, I'm thinking of a number. Someone say a number between 1 and 4. No, it was 4. So I should take the pile 2. Alright, Regent, do your thing. Make him have it. Spoiler alert. He did have it. So win. No more fetch land for the rest of the game is a little obnoxious. That is for sure. Sauce always has it? No. I think I actually like mostly have Sauce's number. This play was maybe a little loose against the second Bowmaster. Maybe it's fine. Can't really beat the One Ring. Feels like I need literal counterspell at this point. Into... I guess Murktide is a card. He could get unlucky, and I guess even if he draws lands, just life gain for Omnath. Fetch man kills me next turn. It's kind of annoying that Bowmaster just doesn't do enough against Teferi. Okay, no need for a number this time. Didn't need a number. And X. What's up? Dead to a fetch land. Dead to a Ren. Too bad, I think I could have won that first game. Bad encounter that binding. This game, I think I did what I could. Alright. Yeah, I didn't really get people who were saying like Lord of the Rings wouldn't see play. Like I remember people asking if I thought any cards would even see play at all. Something along these lines. I was like, I don't know, some of these cards look pretty good. I mean, even I undershot it, I guess. I think I definitely undershot it. I mean, we'll see. Maybe people will just figure stuff out, but no. My hand's pretty bad in this matchup. That Ransom felt, it's really good. It's really good, but I think the deck's just maybe not good enough. This matchup, yeah, I think game one, I can kill them pretty fast with Murktide though. When did Lotus Field become? That's like the second time in a row I play against that deck and they have Lotus Field in it. Like I've never seen Lotus Field. I think Spike started playing Lotus Field in Amulet, or sure. It's a different deck. Oh, it's not like not the same mana base at all, you know. You see these decks more the more time you spend in 1-2 brackets. The 1-2 bracket is all just spike baiting people. And people who just want to have fun with spike brews. Bowmaster Clang's pretty heinous. I guess I'll take shot. I mean, it's gotta be straightforward, right? So just go 5/5 Murktide. Market attack was both go push, consider huge Murk, but then they let you get to cast something. Ivarus. Bali Major? What the hell is a Bali Major? I didn't know. There's already another Dota Major. Nice. I think this is good. Like 3 turn clock, maybe less. Have counter and then have counter snap. No, I know it's a Dota 2 tournament. Just Bali is the surprising part, I guess. I don't know, that new huge batch kind of made me not want to watch anymore because I just couldn't be bothered to figure out what changed and stuff in the meta, but yeah, I just really don't care about Dota anymore. Not a bad thing, I guess. Maybe at some point I would, I'll go back to it.
Patience from Zoe, waiting in the wing. Now he's about to be caught. Oh, there's the sleep, the sun. He catches everyone. Oh, this could be a total disaster. Back him in. Ravage got everyone. The black hole as well. Right ahead him. Turns it around. Ravage as well. Stop.
I forgot Saga on the one could not make a token. For anyone wondering why I didn't attack last turn. Record. Hey, Billy. So, do they have something to beat a counterspell? By second Bowmaster, do you have to sack one of them? No, it's not a legend. Oh, this one's a legend, I guess. So am I supposed to counter that? Yeah, snap in hand, why wouldn't I? Not that much, but no, I just don't have them, and I'm not in a rush. I can wait a bit. No, I think the One Ring's probably really good. I'm just waiting for Mana Trader sub the One Rings in stock. I wonder if it will happen before the PT though. I wonder what the timeline is for. I mean, I can borrow them pretty easily. I'm sure I wouldn't like struggle to find someone who can hook me up. Just happy to try other stuff for now anyways. Alright, you have plenty of mana. You have 2 good cards. You have 2 absolutely must counter. Mail was a 1 ring. It's pretty good. Like a decent, I mean, all you need is a couple turns. And so many triggers are already down to 19 minutes. Escape, and they have 6 mana left. They're dead on board. They play an additional land, so that's like potentially another 4 mana. I don't even know what they have in their deck. Does anyone know what their kill is? Is the 1 ring? 1 ring would be really good for them. Karn. They only have 6 mana, so our Karn's not very good. Alright, I'm just gonna counter that. And if they have the 1 ring, oh well. Game's gonna be tough. How do I rate Bowmaster in Modern? I don't know, man. I think you should just play it in most of your Black Fairy decks, I guess. But maybe I'm a little like... Maybe I'm overrating the card a bit. Alright, do you have anything relevant? One of their card is some land, right? Okay. Not sure why they took so long to cast a Karn there. They just didn't want to show it to me if they didn't have an out. I'm 1 damage short, so Otawara's 1 less was a ring bearer. Oh, never mind, I'm dumb. I have exactly Lito was my 1 Murktide. I thought it was, for some reason, I thought I was still 1 short. I thought I wasn't enough. Yeah. When I hit the island, I was like, oh no, I needed to hit a spell there. Not sure why. Did he have something good against counterspells? I don't exactly know what's in their deck. Spell Snare seems kind of bad. Push seems really bad. Even though these graders are going to be annoying. Maybe Dresdown. Not, oh, Dresdown's for Saga though. Spell Pierce could be bad. Blink's kind of bad. Inquisition could be bad too. Alright, apparently no one can tell me what's in their deck, so I'm just gonna submit that. I guess I could just look to... Just go look at a spike list. Figure it out. My hand's pretty heinous. Snap, keep, unplayable hand. Vegetable. Mulligan 5. Not great, but it cuts them off green. They're probably just going to play a Lotus Field anyways. Karn get door to nothingness and you die after they make tons of mana is Amulet and Lotus. Okay. It'd be funny if I just fix their mana. And it just hit me with a Spell Pierce here. Alright, this file is pretty solid. Should take... Can't take this file in the dark, honestly. I can't imagine this file being... I mean, it would have to be 2 lands, I guess. It's a gamble and they lost. I'm not sure. Not sure if that's what they were going for. Maybe there couldn't be one counterspell, so they just hope I take the pile. It's not very good, but I'll keep. Yeah, it's not very good either. Too ripe. Underwhelming. Yeah, I'm getting that potassium to secure the positive record. Good cycle. I could shock and cycle my own fetch there. Edict, yeah. Edict's really good against Caldor Complete. For sure. Gonna be worth a day. Chill though. They make a Saga token first. No, opponent's got no chill. Even gets around all their 1-mana trick spells. Yeah, they wouldn't need to know. I mean, if they knew my list, they should make a Saga token almost for sure. Hello, you mute. Oh, I should play Delta. Right on time. I think I was hoping they wouldn't make a token here. I have to do that first. Do you think Murktide would prefer in the ring meta? I don't know. No clue. Haven't played Murktide, haven't played against. I don't know if it's like good against the One Ring decks or if it's bad, because they can play like cheap removal and Spell Pierce and more Spell Pierce. They can kill Halfling and they have cheap counters and stuff, but I have no idea how the matchup goes. Just a 6/6. It's my favorite format right now. I think probably Modern. It's always fun to test for a Pro Tour, and we've got it this year. I've been waiting so long. Nice little insurance here. It's Paladin still kills me. Paladin still kind of GG. I was gonna say, so it's shaping you. Shape Dynamic is a little less bad for me than Paladin, right? Enigma. You live in Japan? Nice. Alright, nice. Didn't have protection spell as their last card. Clutch. And I'm 1 card short. I guess I'm just winning the race, right? I think I was 1 card short to draw a card, but maybe gaining the life's just even better. Claymork's kind of sick. Oh, right. Nexus kills me. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna just bluff Fatal Push. Yeah, they can also animate to jump. I don't know, maybe that'll make them play bad. They could play it safe, right? They could like animate the token. And then equip the token. This way if they have push, they can still chump a turn. And, I mean, what was I supposed to do? Chump? How am I winning this game if I chump? Spell Snare are kind of good, but I don't know if I really need these cards. Thing's probably not very good either. I guess I don't want Chalice. I have too many 1-mana cards myself. Counterspell, I guess, usually not the greatest in this matchup. It's us. Halfling not good enough. Kahira better than Halfling. But yeah, Shredders, I did not. I don't play Bubble, I don't play a lot of... I have too many 3-mana spells. I think my deck's a bad Shredder deck. You could build it differently. Upon did that first game against you, countering that binding when he had Otawara. I guess I told you in chat already. But yeah, I think that was pretty bad by me. I think I might have won if I had just the extra 2 cards and the spew. Not sure why I'm in a rush to do that, but okay. Play Archering. Imagine keeping Esper Sentinel in your deck against someone who's Archering. Pretty loose. We've been impressed with Archer. Yeah, pretty impressed, yeah. Like, I don't think it's super busted, but it's solid. Do I like this deck? No, I don't think so. Not really. I'm not sure. Kind of like it. Ransom Murktide is pretty sick. Feels a little too fair for Modern, though. Okay, so this spell is very good. What am I supposed to do here? What's the GTO move? So they're telling me this file is better than this file, so I should take this file, but if they're trying to own me, I should still take this file. Okay, I'm gonna take top file a quarter of the time. 1 to 4 chats. No, it was free. So I said I'm taking this file a quarter of the time. Take file 2. I think the consider pile was... I mean, it depends on their hand. Depends on their hand. I could Needle Giver. I suppose just Needle Giver, right? Will you take consider land face up from just snap bottom? I mean, in theory, you're not supposed to take any pile 100% of the time that they're playing well. Or else you just get owned. I play the Merc anyways. If I play the Merc, I basically trade Merc for their hammer on Nexus. I'm not sure. I think both my creatures are better than their giver. This, I guess it doesn't matter that much. Doing. Awkward, just fetching Watery Grave when I could play basic island. Why not let them go and shoot Sentinel? I didn't consider it. That sounds like a bad play though. Like fancy play. Their Sentinel's just not doing anything right now. But yeah, it is something you could consider. Now I can make that play at some point if I want to. I can Edict, not paid, ping the Sentinel and get their other creature. There's a Saga Mike Race. They sag the Sentinel, they're down to 2 artifacts. Probably kill it. Probably worth a random card right now. They can activate again and save their paladin. That leaves they're down to 1 artifact. I don't know if they missed it or decided not to do it. Looks like paladin is better than Nexus right now. There's Stoneforge. Let's rock. Close. It's close, close. Bowmaster just owned them? Now that they play Paladin? They just own themselves? Oh, it's a May. Funny. Can stack the triggers? Yeah, you're right, they can stack the triggers. Why are they attacking with Stoneforge? Alright, they can stack together that trigger and then Paladin resolve. Wait first. Murky for the win. I have a blocker, but Murky probably good enough. Oh yeah, I get to loot too. Nice. I'm not even trying. I don't know what I'm doing either. Sure, my plays are good. What should have been displayed? I don't know, but I was not taking that charm, I'll tell you that much. Even though it goes against my rule of you should always consider the other pile like X amount of the time. That's probably only if you think your opponent's trying to play GTO. Did I see the blue-black orc boys? Narset Days list? Yeah, it looked atrocious. I tried it though. I changed like 20 cards. But their list looked... I mean, you couldn't even cast your spells with their list. I don't know how they were able to cast spells and stuff. The concept is cool, but I think their list was really poorly built. They were playing like Counterspell with 13 sources of blue. I kept the dark deals. The dark deals seem like super fancy. I played a league with that deck if you want to go and watch. It was fine-ish. Where is it? I still have it somewhere? Or did I just delete it because it was too good and I needed to keep it secret? Let's see. Might have just deleted it because I didn't think the deck was any good. Yeah, I can't see it anymore. Blue-black Asmo Archon, Teamer Saga. Yeah, I cut Counterspell for Mana Leak. I cut the Citadels and the artifact sub-theme was the card that turns one of your artifacts into, you know, the token stuff and whatnot. No, that's modern. That's Pioneer, I mean. I just died to like a scale now? Oh no, they died to clearing. Yo, Kaneki. Thanks for the raid. Heard Canister has a pretty sick podcast. It's called Midweek Metagame. Canister and 2 randos. Yeah, Dive to have a perfect hand. That does not look like a perfect hand. Hey, Eepleton, you should listen to this week's and tell me what you think. Extra careful about sound levels. I think they're good. Yeah, we got that feedback. Oh, Counterspell should maybe go here. Do a mix of Spell Snare and Spell Pierce. Thanks. If you can even just, if you're not busy right now, if you can listen to like the first 5 minutes or so, I think we're all high enough and pretty even. Perfect hand. I have push in my opening hand. How can I mulligan? Slow hand, but gotta hope they don't have the nuts. Nice deck, thanks. Do you mean it?
If my sub was a pile,
Kai's
it would be
trolling
the
me.
face down pile.
Gamba face down pile, Belial sec. 4 years and a bit. Thanks for the try. 49 months and you had broken your streak too at some point. Dang, that's a long time. Thank you so much, Gabriel. Really appreciate it. Dedge, double hammer. Should have kept push. That'd be funny if they go double hammer and I lose because I didn't keep my failed push hand. This one. Okay. Kai is always rooting for my opponent. Classic Kai. You were my prep sum at some point in many reunion was an yeah. No. I get you. I get you. Alright, hopefully they don't have Shadow Spear. And that's all I got. Kai doesn't want to lose the third slot. Yeah. Flying Kai's in third. Brutal. I wonder how often it comes up that you just target them with Charm when you have Bowmaster in play. So if I Charm Memnite now, it's tapped. I get a hammer, equip, and I can bounce it. If I wait, I can maybe beat a second hammer or a Shadow Spear top decked. Because if they top deck hammer, they can get Shadow Spear, and vice versa to kill me. And if I say go, I lose to a protection spell. No, I guess I can steal when they tap to make a token. Alright, let's say go.
Archering high.
Maybe Hopsy. Thanks for the resub. In Doug's Daily Quest. A nice raid today. Nice raid every day. Should I steal it now? Or should I let them target construct token? I guess I should fetch. Sounds better. I don't know what to do. If I steal it now, it also shrinks their construct a tiny bit. I can chump it and then block it and then raise them. Alright, I'm gonna just steal it now. Hopefully it's not bad. Sounds better as in better or as in good now we're like even at good levels? Or is it still like, I'm sure it's not perfect, but you still notice something? Now they get hammer. What does hammer do? Chum block the hammer token, then bounce it with Otawara, and then just have a 2-turn clock. Why not wait for the fetch at this point? What if they needle my land? Then I can't cast a spell. And I don't think they would have needle in this matchup, but you never know. I'm not even sure even if they had needle that they would get it necessarily. Unless I die to another hammer that they did have on turn 2. I also die to a combination of cards. Will I steal the Memnite before they fetch? What if they fetch? I think if they don't fetch an equipment, then I don't get priority and they can just go land protection spell. But maybe that's not a realistic scenario. Then I can just block. Yeah, true. They only have one lethal threat. Yeah. Seems like they have a lot of combos of cards that kill me. Don't look like they have anyone though. I don't know, they haven't said that clearing yet. I think Consider is probably better than Ransom here. Actually, that worked out. Did you remember to floss today? Pretty much floss every day because I have that one gap where stuff gets stuck, and I mean I don't floss every teeth every day though. Ultimate price, you're slacking. Your questions are not weird enough. I can actually give you a straight answer. What's going on? You shower, do you actively wash your legs and feet? As opposed to, I don't even get it. As opposed to hoping the soap drips down on your legs and feet and that's enough. Some people don't, really. Trickle down washing. I mean, maybe if you have really bad, I mean, if you can't bend or something. Weird that an unsub chatter gets. I kind of pay attention to like whatever comments. I'm probably like a little partial. I'll probably go a little bit out of my way to answer to like a sub, even if what they're asking is like not super interesting, or I shouldn't say that now. My subs are always gonna second guess if I'm just being nice or if they if their statement / question was actually GG is gonna haunt you. I meant I just treat everyone equally, regardless of sub or not. Cereal or milk first? Cereal, unless you're really low on milk and you don't want to mess up the ratio. Because if you go cereal first and then you don't have enough milk and the ratio is up, then it's bad, right? But if not, cereal first. If it's cereal, then milk, then more cereal. Well, that doesn't make a ton of sense. Wait, what happened to all my hammers? Oh, I'm gonna lose this game? Did I mess up? Do I have a window to not mess up? Cereal was water. I have one friend who does that, but just because, like, milk butters his stomach. Cereal, then milk, then you eat the cereal, then there's milk left over. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I agree. Alright, so consider Misty could be the best pile, right? So what's the correct play here? I think Poland's been kind of on level 1. Consider gives me a redraw to a lot of cards for, again, redraw push or redraw Murktides. I think I'm supposed to take consider most of the time here and then pile 2 like less of the time. So let's see, there's a push or a Murktide. They have to put it in the bottom. No, maybe I'm supposed to take top pile. Maybe against them I always take bottom pile. But if I respected my opponent, I should probably take the top pile like a third of the time or something. Yeah, I got. Anyone who's saying any pile every time is just wrong. Steal a spear, it doesn't do anything, it's still equipped, right? It's not how the rules work. There's a lot of chatting right now. Intense chatting. Alright, I just lose. Alright, let's see what my top 2 cards were. Maybe I was a Murktide or a push. Doesn't matter, consider. There's a dress down. Dress down would have won me the game. Still, the Shadow Sphere doesn't unequip it. Doesn't save me. Alright, this is not super impressive. But it was not terrible either.